When it comes to budget-friendly phones, Motorola is always there, and I have with me another budget-friendly Motorola phone, the Moto G67 Power. Is this phone the best under 16,000 or not? We will find out by the end of this video. I am your host Harshit Arora. चलिए टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करते हैं, सीधा शुरू करते हैं. The Moto G67 Power comes with the same Motorola design concept. You get the vegan leather finish which looks good but इस पर dirt easily रुक जाती है. So I think you have to use a case. The sides are made up of plastic but they give you good grip and feels ergonomic to use. On the right side you get the volume rocker and side mounted fingerprint sensor which works well with almost no delay. On the left side you get the SIM slot and at the bottom you get the speaker grill, charging port and 3.5mm audio jack. The Moto G67 Power comes with 6.7-inch Full HD Plus display with 120Hz refresh rate and Gorilla Glass 7 eye protection. The side bezels are slim but the chin bezel is thick. I think it could have been a bit slimmer. The binge watching experience is good on this phone. Colors pop nicely but the black and white balancing is not too good. अगर आप anime या sci-fi movies ज़्यादा देखते हैं then you will notice that in some scene it leaves dark spots. बट अगर आप नॉर्मल डेली टास्क या YouTube binge watch करना चाहते हैं then this phone gives you satisfying experience. You can use this phone in sunlight too. So overall the design follows the same old pattern and the display is decent enough considering the price point. The Moto G67 Power comes with the Snapdragon 7S Gen 2 processor paired with 8GB RAM and 128GB internal storage. All the test results are on your screen. In Antutu benchmarking, it scored 8 lakh, which is good, and even in 3D mark test, it gives you good stability. We tried playing many games like BGMI, Shadow Fight 4, Subway Surfer and Candy Crush. When I started playing BGMI, the graphics and frame rate were at default setting and the gameplay was smooth. But I tried switching the graphics to Ultra HDR and the frame rate to Ultra. The graphics were clear but the gameplay become laggy. So I prefer if you want to play BGMI, to use Balanced Ultra mode. In Shadow Fight 4, the graphics were clear and the gameplay was smooth. The same goes for Subway Surfer and Candy Crush. But yes, if you play games for long hours, then this phone shows a little heating, maybe because of the vegan leather finish, but it cools down quickly. Other than gaming, multitasking and app opening works fine considering the price point. App switching shows almost no delay, लेकिन app opening में थोड़ा delay होता है, which is not annoying initially, but sooner or later you may find it annoying. Now let's talk about the camera. The Moto G67 Power comes with a 50MP primary camera, 8MP ultra wide lens and an ambient light sensor. And on the front side, you get a 32MP selfie shooter. In daylight, the camera can capture good pictures with good dynamic range and balanced lighting. Even if you click a picture in ultra wide mode, the pictures are sharp and detailed. But I noticed that it softens the skin tone, लेकिन हाँ, facial detail remains clear. In portrait mode, the pictures come out with good bokeh effect, and good means really good compared to the price point. लेकिन हाँ, again, the skin tone is softened, but in portrait pictures, it looks good. In low light, you get decent details, but if it is too dark, then you will notice grains in the picture. Moving on, let's talk about the selfie camera. The selfie photos are clear, sharp and detailed in daylight condition. I tried clicking selfies against the light source and trust me, the result is better than many smartphones in this price point. Selfie portraits are superb. You get good bokeh effect, the edges are nicely detected and even the skin tone is close to natural. There is a photo booth option in the camera which allows you to make cool collage pictures in a single go. This phone can record videos up to 4K 30fps from both rear and front cameras. The video result is good in daylight. You get decent stability too, although इसमें आपको कोई stabilizer नहीं मिलता है. The battery is one of the strongest point of this phone. You get a 7000 mAh battery with a 33W charger in the box. In our testing, I charged this phone only once and used it directly for 2 days. While using, I played games, did binge watching and made all my calls with it. After discharging it completely, I charged this phone with the charger given in the box, but then I found out that even though it comes with a 33W charger, this phone only supports 30W charging. And to fully charge this phone, you need to wait for almost 1 hour 30 minutes, which is okay. I mean, considering you get a 7000 mAh massive battery being charged at 30W, this time is reasonable. This phone's battery actually impressed me. While using the phones at 15%, I still used it for almost 6 to 7 hours. Before talking about verdict, let me tell you this phone costs 15,999, and I think if you are someone who wants a phone with a massive battery, decent gaming performance, good display and a balanced camera, then this phone is a good option for you. Well, what do you think? Do let us know in the comment section. I'm your host Harshit Arora. मिलता हूँ अगली वीडियो में.